كتابه بيمينه فسوف يحاسب حسابا يسير.
فسوف يحاسب حسابا يسيرا.
فسوف يحاسب حسابا يسيرا وينقلب إلى أهله مسرورا.
وينقلب إلى أهله مسرورا.
وينقلب إلى أهله مسرورا.
إلى أهله مسرورا.
إلى أهله مسرورا.
جزاكم الله خيرا. دكتور معروف.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا السماء انشقت.
إذا السماء انشقت.
إذا السماء انشقت وأذنت لربها وحقت وإذا الأرض مدت والقت ما فيها وألقت ما فيها وتخلت وأذنت لربها وحقت. يا أيها الإنسان إنك قادح إلى ربك
إنك كادح إلى ربك كدحا فملاقيه.
إنك قادح إلى ربك
نطقا كادح
إلى ربك قدحا فملاقيه. فأما من أوتي الكتابه بيمينه.
فأما من أوتي كتابه بيمينه.
فأما من أوتي كتابه بيمينه فسوف يحاسب حسابا يسيرا.
حسابا يسيرا. إدغام غنة. حسابا يسيرا.
فسوف يحاسب حسابا يسيرا.
محاسب. فسوف يحاسب حسابا يسيرا.
فسوف يحاسب حسابا يسيرا وينقلب إلى أهله مسرورا.
جزاكم الله خيرا. I think this ayah, most of us have problem with it. فسوف يحاسب حسابا يسيرا.
فسوف
يحاسب حسابا يسيرا.
فسوف يحاسبه حسابا يسيرا.
Second by.
Yes, sir.
Repeat it again. فسوف يحاسب حسابا يسيرا.
فسوف يحاسبه فسوف يحاسب
حسابا.
فسوف يحاسب حسابا يسيرا.
Excellent. Let me recite the whole ayahs again to
yes.
and concentrate by listening, please.
Yes.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا السماء انشقت وأذنت لربها وحقت وإذا الأرض مدت وألقت ما فيها وتخلت وأذنت لربها وحقت يا أيها الإنسان إنك كادح إلى ربك كدحا فملاقيه فأما من أوتي كتابه بيمينه فسوف يحاسب حسابا يسيرا وينقلب إلى أهله مسرورا.
Nice.
صدق الله العظيم. This is good
Nice.
reflection.
Jazakallah khair. We try
Jazakallah
to
khair.
read like this, inshallah.
Yeah, awesome.
सिकंदर भाई को तो लगता है गाने से उठा के लिया था हमने।
नहीं, कैसे हैं आप लोग?
हाँ अल्लाह का शुक्र है। आपकी अम्मी ठीक है?
जी जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, अल्लाह करम है, सब ठीक है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, अल्लाह करम। आप लोग के कैसे रोजे कैसे चल रहे हैं सब?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बहुत आसान।
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। आपके तो लंबे रोजे हैं ना एकदम?
यहाँ पे हाँ ये मौसम देखे ना, अभी भी बारिश हो रही है माशाल्लाह। अल्लाह ने
जी, जी।
आसानी कर दी मौसम की तरफ।
माशाल्लाह।
इस
लेकिन
बार तो मक्का में, जद्दा में भी बारिश हुई है। जद्दा मक्का हैज रेन्ड एज वेल, इजंट इट? माशाल्लाह।
Can I start, please? Dr. Maruf, can I start? Dr. Saudi? What happened?
पढ़े आप फरजाना जी, आपका लगा हुआ है स्क्रीन पे।
Okay,
हो गई है
okay, okay, chalo. And this is Surah 84, Al-Inshiqaq, and this means the splitting asunder. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. The first 5 ayats are about splitting the heavens asunder and stretching the earth forth on the day of resurrection. So ayah number 1, when the sky will split apart, this refers to the day of judgment. Ayah number 2, and listens to and obeys its Lord and obeys his command to split apart. This will occur on the day of judgment, and it must do so, meaning it is right for it to obey the command of its Lord, because it is great and cannot be rejected nor overcome. Rather, it overpowers anything, and everything is submissive to it. Ayah number 3, and when the earth is stretched forth, meaning when the earth is expanded, spread out and extended to give room to more people, it's mentioned in a prophetic hadith that on the day of resurrection, the earth will be stretched like a rubber or leather to accommodate all the people who were created there, right from the first man up to the last man. Ayah number 4, and has cast out all that was in it and became empty, meaning it throws out the dead inside of it and it empties itself of them. Ayah number 5, and listens to and obeys its Lord, and it must do so. And then we come to ayah numbers from 6 to 15. So this is about the recompense for deeds is true. So ayah number 6, O man, verily you are returning towards your Lord with your deeds and actions, a sure returning, meaning verily you are hastening to your Lord and working deeds, and you will meet that which you did of good or evil. Jibreel alayhi salam said, O Muhammad, live how you wish, for verily you will die. Love what you wish, for verily you will part with it. And do what you wish, for verily you will meet it, your deed. And then we come to the presentation and the discussion that will take place during the reckoning. Then in ayah number 7, it says, Then as for him who will be given his record in his right hand, he surely will receive an easy reckoning, meaning easy without difficulty. This means he will not be investigated for all the minute details of his deeds. Ayah number 8, he surely will receive an easy reckoning. Ayah number 9, and will return to his family joyful. So we'll stop here. Okay.
जज़ाकल्लाह। वो दुआ भी इसी से ना, अल्लाहुम्मा हासिबना हिसाबन यसीरा।
And you know, if you all want, we can do it up to 15 and we can read it next time just to understand the.
ताकि वो रहे ना जितना जितना पढ़ा है, so then we
Okay,
stick to it.
चलो ठीक है।
और फिर ये भी साकिब भी उतना ही बताएंगे 9 तक।
Okay.
9 तक।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's great that we have got the word by word meanings, then ayah by ayah detail from Sister Fazana. Then I have posted, it's the summary of the entire surah. So this all material is available in this PDF which Dr. Maroof has forwarded, but I'll cover what is not covered in writing and so far on this surah. Now, first of all, please have an appreciation that this book contains that diction of the language which is a literary masterpiece. And of course, in order to appreciate the literature and the masterpiece of literature, you have not just you know the language, but you know the depth of the language in its all forms, may it be poetry, or may it be a prose, or may it be the mix, and all the topics and all the real terms which are being used. So the real impact of these verses can only be appreciated if you are an Arab and you know what impact, visual impact, such a diction and such an expression leaves on your. That is why time and again, and in this surah also, we will come across that what an impact that is being left by Quran and its language and its overall composition as a masterpiece of literature. Now, in these, there are 4 surahs in a row where that event has been described, which is beyond human imagination, and its impact is given through its expression. And of course, even if you don't know the Arabic, but the rhythm of this, you can appreciate how powerful is this. How powerful is this? How powerful is this? How powerful is this in the reading this these verses? So let's start now. Please note that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is describing the Qiyamah, the day of the judgment, on the way it's going to happen, the way it's going to take place. Its description is that the entire system is blown up, which we are used to take it for granted, because every day we wake up, every day we go through, every day we observe it, we experience it, and it is very hard to believe that such a system will not be there. And mind you, whatever description has been given here, 1,415 years have passed from this description, but still the same routine is carrying on, is going on. And so it is not easy to come out of the box and to really appreciate how is this all going to happen. Now, I think we are very lucky to have this recent experience, how the routine life is blown up to pieces because of look at the corona. Whosoever before this corona can tell us that there will be a disease and there will be a virus, a spread of that virus will confine you within the four walls, and you will always be having PPEs, and you will always be talking to the people or meeting people at a distance, and the life will be reduced to the bare minimum. It was very hard to imagine. And even having confronted this real situation, people are in denial and people are not reconciling that, because this is very hard to accept that the routine we have been going through, that has been changed. Now, it is very interesting if I take you through to in the academia, where because this is all about a physical phenomena, and the subject matter of physical phenomena is laws of nature, and is whatever is within us and whatever is around us, this earth, this sky, everything around us. Now, when Newton came and he discovered the gravity, and the opinion which was long held by the scientists was that matter is the reality and matter is be all end all. Now, it is not 1400 years ago that the Makkans, the Arabs, the people of Makkah, it was very hard for them to accept that there is going to be a day of judgment. These scientists also formed the opinion that matter is the beginning from eternity, and matter will continue to stay till eternity. And only it was, and then came Einstein, who maintained this. And mind you, this is after 200 plus years.
Yeah.
He maintained this, and he said, yes, matter will remain as it is from eternity till eternity, but matter and energy are not two different forces, not two different entities. They are one and the same thing. And which means they were saying that there is no beginning, there is no end. But here, Quran is very loud and very clear that everything is changing, and everything will change and will continue to change. And Allah will change even this entire sky, the entire system, and will replace it with a new system and with a new arrangements altogether, very different from this. Earth will not be like this, sky will not be like that, stars will not be there, moon will not be like this, sun is not. Now here comes, after Einstein, that he said, yes, this is one and the same thing. Energy and matter is the same thing, but beginning, there is no beginning, there is no end. Now comes Stephen Hawking. And Stephen Hawking, who has recently died, he came up, and the topics he addressed, and scientifically what he established, that there is a beginning of the universe and there is an end to the universe. And he did not just claim it. Of course, science is not a claim. Science is based on facts. So he cited from the entire universe black holes, which is an ongoing phenomena whereby the entire universe, the entire system, like solar systems, they are sucked, they reduce to a mole, and they are there. And then at the same time, it's expanding. The universe is expanding. So this process of destruction, death, and this process of splitting things apart is going on in the universe all the time. And black holes is the evidence for that. And based on that, the Big Bang, the beginning of the universe, and law of entropy, that everything is going to deteriorate, was accepted scientifically. And it was for the first time accepted that it's not matter, it's not energy, there is a beginning, there is an end. And then quantum physics took over, which is more laws rather than the physicality. Now we have moved from the hard part to the soft part. And keeping that in mind, this is a 300 years of scientific discovery that has happened in our lives. And for us, honestly, because of this scientific era, far easy to imagine that this will happen. But you go to Makkah, and you stand there, who can imagine that these mountains, my goodness, mammoth mountains, if you stand before them, you look like a stupid in front of those mountains. And how can you think that these mountains are going to be dust? They'll fly, and the earth will be stretched to like a cloth, everything will be straightened, and everything, and whatever depth this earth has, it will lose its depth, and everything in it, may it be the humans, may it be the evidences which are being left here, they will come they will be surfaced and they will be exposed. And you see, so look at it, that how, that is why I normally say that Quran gives you so concrete things, so solid things. Who can say that if you believe in Quran that you are having a blind faith? No, it is something very, very concrete. It is something very, very that you can feel. And then move to the next part where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, this is earth, this is sky. They are, Allah has created them. They have no power to refuse when Allah just wraps them up. Allah just them slanders them, Allah just cause them to turn into pieces, or whatever Allah commands. They initially they have listened to the command and they have come into being like this. Once he decides that no more, and this is a scientific fact now, that this solar system can be sucked like a black hole anytime, into black hole like any time. So there is no, this is not something which is now non-scientific, unscientific, or it is something which, oh, this is a Maulvi who is saying it. It's nothing by mullahs. It is something very concrete, very solid, very factual, very scientific. It's the phenomena which is going on. The way when we say that how can you deny a death? How can you deny a death when your cells within your own body are dying many times? And it's Dr. Maroof who gave me this information that genetically we have been coded 21 times. They die and regenerate and rebirth. So this is happening within our own body. What to talk of this entire universe where this phenomena is taking place? That is why in the next part, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, now again, very concrete example, which is qadha ila rabbika qadha, the day human comes here, the same day the clock starts ticking, right? And you go through all those phases. No person on earth, from ever since he is born, can deny the fact that we process through the phases. Clock is ticking. Nobody controls time. I just keep moving. So how concrete is this statement? Qadqan ila rabbika. I mean, and then it is not. Of course, this is alimul shahada. But in alimul ghaib, you are going to meet Allah subhanahu. And it is not just meeting. Now it is فَأَلْهَمَهَا فُجُورَهَا وَتَقْوَاهَا. In this, while you are going through this process, which you cannot control, in this process, you are doing actions. And those actions have consequences. We see it, right? If I'm wicked, and if I really take somebody's money or somebody's belongings, then and without my right, nobody is going to swallow it, and no one, even my own self, will not swallow it unless I just so it is the law of nature that good must be appreciated, bad must be condemned. So how come when you meet Allah, who is all powerful, who is almighty, who is all just, and he is going to let you go like that? Never. It will not happen. So these consequences of your actions, you are going to face it, and you are either on the side of taqwa, ahlul taqwa, or you are ahlul fujur. So if you are ahlul taqwa, now this is very important to note. Quran has always taken us as a family. Not, yes, we are accountable as an individual, no doubt about it. The case is very much an individual, but the real happiness and the real love is when we are with the family. That is why ku anfusukum wa ahlikum nara. That is a love. That's the relationship. That it's not only here that you look after them, you go for their well-being in this world only. No, it's here and in the hereafter. So that is the ultimate success. Then when you, as a family, as a group of people, you succeed there through, and you go through that test, and you are given an easy ranking there, right? And you are ashab yamin. You are the one who are getting proudly and openly right in front of the entire human race your record of your deeds in your right hand. That is an open document which is being given to you. Here it is. Anybody who wants to challenge it can challenge it, right? But that is so. This is, whereas we will come across to in the next verses. Right now, it is up to this, that it's my family, it's my group of people who have been the faithful, who have been sincere, who have been pure at heart, who have done good deeds, who have not been selfish, wicked, greedy, jealous, and all bad things. They have not harmed people. They have benefited. People have benefited from them, from their thoughts, from their conduct, from their actions. And you see the way it gives you satisfaction here, right on this earth. It will be far greater a satisfaction, far greater a reward, far greater consolation, far greater an achievement, far greater an attainment, far greater a success. It will be a triumph, yeah, in the hereafter. Inshallah, Allah bless us all to be among such people. And I can, inshallah, if we continue to have such gatherings, Allah will gather us together in the hereafter as well, inshallah.
In Jannah.
According to the news Allah has given us in Surah Inshiqaq. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Okay. So we just make a little dua and then finish. Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. May Allah accept all our duas, guide us and bless us with good health and peace, and also may Allah arouse us to be thankful to His favor, wherewith He has favored us and our parents, and to do good that shall be pleasing to Him, and include us in the number of His righteous slaves. And when Allah is accepting du'as in Laylatul Qadr, may ours be one of them. And when He's forgiving people, may we be one of them. When He is showering His mercy upon His people, may they land on us also. And when we pray for our family and friends, may we be one of them. Ameen. And may Allah unite all of us in Jannah, inshallah.
Please pray for my brother Shahzad Farzana ji. I told you
Jazakumullah
about.
khairan.
Okay, because he has got health issue.
Yeah, health issue.
Okay.
बताया था ना, stroke was like.
I suggest to meet
okay.
after Ramadan, the next session.
After Eid, you mean?
After Eid, yes.
Dr. Maruf.
But one Saturday is coming before this.
Saturday, I'm not available.
Okay.
If you make it Sunday, it could be.
Okay.
If
Yes,
you
Doctor.
stay to after Eid, as you like.
Dr. Maruf, you are muted.
Dr. Saud.
I say Saturday, I'm not available. We make it either Sunday or wait to after Eid.
Sunday the 9th. That will be the last one before Eid, after Eid.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
So then it will be the Saturday the 15th.
Inshallah.
Yes. So we will meet each other on Sunday.
Sunday, inshallah.
Yeah, 9th of May. And what will be the timings, Dr. Maruf? 5:30?
5:30, because otherwise
Okay.
people have difficulty in please
Okay.
come early.
Yes.
So that
Okay.
Inshallah.
Dr. Saudi, I'll remind you also, yeah? Okay.
Inshallah. Thank you.
Dr. Maruf, can you bring it little bit towards 4:30 if Dr. Saudi is available? Because, you know, Amjad and Sikandar have left because they are gone to Taraweeh.
Yes, I know.
So do we want to adjust for them or we are okay?
They are okay. I think it's
All
only
right. So 5:30, inshallah.
5:30.
Okay.
5:30?
Because otherwise it will be breakfast time for them.
Inshallah.
Because 7:30 is 7 o'clock.
Jazakallah khairan.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. And
Salam.
Jazakallah khair to Dr. Saudi, Dr. Maruf, and Saqib Bhai.
Salam alaikum.
And you know, the biggest thank you to is Dr. Saudi.
Sorry?
Biggest thanks to you because, you know, improving on my tajweed makes me so happy with myself.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah khair.
Jazakumullah. Mummy? Mummy? Only you and I are left. You unmute yourself if you want to talk. So what did Siana say?
Siara, most probably she will come to bring me.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
I'll talk to her now.
But the boys, 2 boys are coming after iftar. They are coming to see you, I think.
Inshallah.
Tell me what you brought in terms of food from Jeddah.
Nothing. There was no space.
Why no space?
So much of gifts for Fardana and you know, our Parvisa's daughter's things also okay.
Oh, Farvisa's daughter also gave things for her.
Yeah, yeah.
Like what?
Some clothes